is kind of like the same, right? I mean, at least for me, I'm getting a buy signal on the weekly chart, right? But for this candlestick to properly develop, right, we may have a downswing to the 50-week moving average that sits around 56 cents before this buy signal can, get validated or actually lead to an upswing, right? So I'm watching closely from a from a weekly perspective at the interaction between the 61 cents support level and the 50-week moving average, because if we get a close below this or the close or a decisive downswing below this, then we're potentially targeting 44 cents. But if XRP manages to hold above the 61 cents support level and the 50-week moving average, then it will potentially target around 80 cents. The governing pattern for me is still head and shoulders, right? That was given a target of 350. $3.50, right? So I'm still waiting for that. I mean, but kind of like that whole idea will be invalidated, right? If we just continue dropping and we go down to touch the 200-week moving average, we potentially lose its strength, right, and lead to a downswing to 30 cents in the most bearish case scenario. But if these things hold right here, about 61 cents and about the 50-week moving average, we could potentially have that rebound. Also, I have been reading a lot of rumors about Apple buying a bunch of Bitcoin, right? And it seems like a lot of prominent analysts within the space are getting involved about repeating the news on their social media. So could be just a rumor, it could be the real thing. But if it's the real thing, right, we might potentially have that rebound that we have been talking about throughout the entire crypto complex. And let's see if the news is significant enough to produce higher highs. But for now, I mean, for XRP specifically, I will be just waiting for this thing to continue holding above 61 cents on the 50-week moving average that currently sits around 56 cents. If this holds, then we have the rebound. If not, then we have another correction to 44 cents. But that's basically my long-term take on XRP. What are you seeing from a lower time perspective, Akash?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the last week. Not a lot has changed, but I'm surprised to see XRP being a lot more resilient than Ethereum or a lot of other altcoins. Like, take for this downtrend, for example, XRP went down only like 6%, whereas Ethereum retraced like 9% to 10%. So this shows that, like, a lot of people say that XRP is being manipulated and being kept at low levels for a particular reason, whatever. I think that, or like people are actually buying XRP right now. But and when this peers into the 50% fib at 0.647 was really interesting. It set up a higher high here. So I'm expecting XRP to continue this slow, steady uptrend. But if we see a sudden downtrend or a crash in BTC, everything will fall apart. That's obvious. But generally speaking, it's showing a lot more strength when compared to Ethereum, which is something interesting.
Quick question, Akash. Can you draw a descending trend line from all of these peak highs? Because there seems to be a
From
descending
here,
trend line around there. Yeah, I mean you can. I think from either or it still. And if you target like from the first high though, exactly.
yeah, I mean, this seems possible. You're looking at a symmetrical triangle or like a descending triangle?
No, I was just looking at that descending trend line because, like, as you were explaining, I just started seeing that, but it kind of like coincides with that 50% FIP level that you have there, right? So it seems like
Right.
could you say that that a 4 hour close above that 50% fib level will kind of like give you
Mhm.
confirmation that the thing is gonna go higher?
Yeah, definitely. I would be up for this trade, something like this. Take it right now. Put my stop losses below these lows. Right.
Mhm.
This could be a really good trade for me. I'm expecting it to hit 70 cents, which coincides with the
Okay.
70.5 fib. Right. So this seems like a good trade.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like I personally will just wait for confirmation,
Hmm.
right? Which for me, confirmation from an on-chain level will be kind of like the network activity rising or like some wells buying or anything like that, right? And once I get that, right, then I will potentially anticipate the trade or just wait for a clear break above that 50% fib at 65 cents, basically.
Yeah.
Closing above
So
50, 65 cents will confirm it. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, cool. So I'm either looking at a bounce from here to go tag this level, or if this doesn't happen, we get another rejection, something like this. What's going to happen is we're going to come down here, sweep the lows here at 58 cents, and then proceed higher. Right, this is I'm looking at it from like an extremely not extremely bearish case, but if we kind of do not reclaim this level quickly, then we're probably gonna test this demand zone, right, and then go higher. So this demand zone extends from 54 to 56 cents. Right. So
Mhm,
if this fails,
mhm.
these are the two levels I'm looking to go long.
That's